Leaving for Florida, President Trump revealed he's spoken to the Saudi king. In a 20-minute call, he got a Saudi denial they'd anything to do with the disappearance of Jamal Khashoggi.
I just spoke with the King of Saudi Arabia, who denies any knowledge of what took place with regard to, as he said, his Saudi Arabian citizen. I've asked, and he firmly denied that, I've asked Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to immediately get on a plane, go to Saudi Arabia.
Faced with such a denial, the president floated a theory of what may have happened at the Saudi consulate, a narrative pushed by some Saudi media.
It sounded to me like maybe these could have been rogue killers. Who knows? We're going to try getting to the bottom of it very soon.
It is not acceptable.
A number of politicians on both sides have criticized the president's position. Former Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Kaine tweeted, "President Trump's response to Jamal Khashoggi's disappearance reveals a man more willing to trust authoritarian leaders than reliable intelligence." One Middle East analyst says the president is performing a difficult balancing act.
Blaming it on another element, such as some sort of quote-unquote rogue element, would enable the Saudi leadership to avoid being held accountable. If the public is going to buy this or not is another question.
When it comes to the future, there seems to be more questions than answers.
The Saudis are still pressing ahead with a large investment conference in the kingdom next month, even though a growing number of high-profile figures are boycotting the event. After Richard Branson and the head of Uber announced they were out last week, now the head of JP Morgan Chase Bank, top international finance figure Jamie Dimon, and the chairman of the Ford Motor Company, Bill Ford, say they won't be going. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is now on his way to Saudi Arabia. What he asks and what he's told may well dictate what America does next. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.